Uh, I guess I'm like trying to like bring it down a little bit from today's No Kings protests and do a little reflection, yo. It's a lot of weirdness with this gospel garbage horseshit and Jesus. So there was a couple things that I experienced today. One lady, she was like, no, I was trying to start a chant. I was like, where is Jesus? Where is Jesus? He's not here. And then a lady, she was on like the Democratic side. She came up to me. She was like, excuse me, what do you mean by that? I was like, he's not coming. Ain't he supposed to come rescue us? She was like, oh, yeah. But we're all Jesus. I'm like, okay, I like that. But it's like, I don't want to put her in the judgment seat because I'm accusing Jesus of some weird ass crimes. So it's like, I don't want to like mess with her and like cause damage to her on this video. But when she says we are all Jesus, my brain shifted. I'm like, yo, all of them gospel garbage weirdos, the pastors and shit, and the street preachers, they're all Jesus. So, you know, I linked it to that. So that's situation A. And it was weird because like this Jesus shit is weird. Like people literally get their feelings hurt over this Jesus crap. So next is there was a dude, a photographer, no, a press guy, right? He got the press badge and all kinds of stuff. And I forgot the name of the newspaper he was with. And he was like, I was like, yo, I got a story for you. You know, I could do this, I could do that. I could fix hyperinflation. I got to do a bailout. He was like, he said, he got like a little sarcastic. He was like, let me guess, you're going to print money. I'm like, yeah, something like that. So it's like, when he responded like that, I was like, oh, this dude's like brainwashed into this whole conservative horseshit that printing money is like damaging to the economy. But these idiots are murdering people by not printing the money. So, that guy, he also got another sarcastic incident. He gave me another one. I started telling him I'm going to keep the prices stable, and then he started bringing in, how do you keep the prices for the farm prices stable with so much different something, I don't know, like cost effects or something like that. I was like the transportation costs, I was like, I neutralized it. He was like, but there's other costs. I'm like, all right, so I don't know what the hell he's talking about. So, I guess he was trying to make me look like stupid or something. But in my brain, like when he asked me that question, I'm like, oh shit, yo, I gotta like figure out the mass migration logistics of the products for coastal evacuations. And I started like, I tuned him out and I started calculating stuff. So it's like, I just let him be. And then another incident today, I made it down to the art museum and I was listening to the speeches on the screen for a good hour or so. No, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And then my phone started to die. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta like save my battery. So then I walked over to the Palestinians and they're chanting, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine. And then I'm like, all these people are just yelling angry thoughts, yo. They don't have a plan. So I was like, I jumped in with my microphone. I'm like, what is the plan? How are we gonna do it? So then I'm coming up with the plan on building up their economy. But the first method or the first plan of action is to stop the bombs. That I guess called the United Nations and like figure it out. But seeing beyond the bombs, I could fix their whole country, and I started working on it. So I guess there's hope for the future for the Palestinians. And yeah, I felt like Satan whispering to the Palestinians, walking among them, you know. They angry as shit. So but there was real hype when I was like, hey, ho ho, pedophile Trump has got to go. So going into another weird situation with that one. So that black box in Mecca, if they want to be Muslim Palestinians and they want to worship that Mecca, that goddamn Mecca box is a pedophile box with child marriage, yo. So it's like a lot of sin in that, John, because they've been doing it for centuries or years. Centuries. So that's weird because Donald Trump, he would attack the Muslims based on their religious weirdness, and it's like the Democrats are forcing Trump to worship Jesus, trying to make him feel guilty when he doesn't give a fuck. He's just trying to stay out of jail for at least a couple more years, maybe 5 or 6 until he dies. So the Democrats are forcing him to become religious, but I'm accusing Jesus of committing crimes and the church of committing crimes. But at the same time, Trump is with the church and he doesn't really give 2 fucks about the church. So he lets that show, but he's with the part of the church that steals shit from the gay folks. So Trump, he could develop a whole bunch of like psychotic, I guess, actions or plans of actions to attack the Democrats with, even though he's guilty of doing some fucked up shit with the system. So then he will also attack the Democrats with the Muslim stuff, because the Democrats are like pro universal religion stuff. So it's a whole lot of weirdness, man. Just to evacuate coastal areas for all the countries and keep everybody safe with this climate change bullshit, yo. And what else happened today? I had a good day. I had a couple people chanting, hey, ho, ho, pedophile Trump has got to go. And yeah, I was exhausted. The politicians on the stage. Yo, them people, man. It's like they're yelling a whole bunch of weirdness, right? But they don't have like a plan, a financial plan. They're just like attacking this and attacking that. Something about Trump is cutting the Social Security and Medicaid, and he wants to get rid of this and he wants to get rid of that. But it's like nobody's talking about, all right, so we got to make up for X amount of money and we got to make sure we keep it in motion, and then this is how much it's going to cost, and this is what we're going to do, this is the taxes, this is the bonds. None of them are doing that. And they're both looking crazy, and it's like in my brain I'm like, yo, we wasting time because I need to start this coastal evacuation shit. I got to build up a lot of I guess businesses, the oil and gas situation, I got to build that up. The water, I got to build that up. I guess it's infrastructure, maybe. Well, that could be the word, I don't know. But I got a lot of shit to do, yo. And then once I develop the plan, all the countries got to do the same shit. So we got to like activate lights and sirens. We got to stop arguing. Oh, and this Jesus shit, y'all. Check this shit out, man. So, economics. Jesus. Oh, the gospel garbage doofus troopers, right? They forcing people. They're beating down the Democrats about printing money. They always want to get smart with you, like, oh, you want to print money. But the gospel garbage doofus troopers are waiting on Jesus, right? For the 1,000-year kingdom. So if Jesus don't print no fucking money, that's communism, right? And they saying communism is evil. And then if Jesus do print the fucking money, then it's like Jesus is doing what the Democrats are doing. So these motherfuckers, they dumb as shit. Gotta go.